Here we have a 2021 GMC Sierra 2500 X-31 edition. Has a 6.6 liter V8 engine, automatic transmission with four-wheel drive, and this truck has just shy of 25,000 kilometers on the odometer. For the interior, we have your power mirrors, windows, and locks, all found around the driver's door handle. We have a bunch of storage along the bottom by the speaker as well. We do have a nice gray over black combination for the interior with cloth upholstery all throughout. You do have two front bucket seats as well as this middle bench seat here. Underneath the bench seat, we do have some storage there. And by pulling the strap off to the side, you are able to fold down the center console, giving you two cup holders, a bunch of little storage compartments, as well as some deeper storage there as well. And then to put it back up, the driver's seat is also power operated by the switches on the side there. We also on the side have your tow mode, two-wheel to four-wheel drive selector buttons. We also have your gauge cluster illumination buttons, fog lights, bed light, and your automatic headlight controls there. And at the very bottom is where you'll find your electronic parking brake. Found on the dash towards the bottom. And you can see we do have a combination of analog and digital displays for the gauge cluster. At the very bottom, we're sitting at 24,965 kilometers on the odometer at the moment. You are able to change what is displayed in the center screen. Can have things like engine hours, which this truck is sitting at just over 400, and a bunch of different life filters for like air filter, life meters for your air filter, oil filter, all that fun stuff, TPMS, oil life, so on and so forth. On the steering wheel, we have your cruise control on this side with your heated steering wheel button illuminated there. Then we have your Bluetooth on the other side. The directional pad and the scroll wheel here is what I was using to go through the various different menus in the gauge cluster. And on the very back is where you'll find the buttons for your audio controls, which are on both sides. Column mounted shifter, gear select in the middle. And when the vehicle is in reverse, you do have your backup camera shown here, and you can set it up for tow mode, so it shows you right where the sender will be, or you can set it for general guidance lines, which helps you determine distance. For the stereo, you do get AM, FM, and XM radio. You also have USB, USB Type-C ports, Bluetooth connectivity, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. It does operate just like your smartphone would, since this is the newer Chevy, or GMC, infotainment system. It acts super intuitive, quick to response, and a lot of different configurations you can do there as well. Below that, we have some analog controls for the stereo. Below that, we do have dual zone climate control with ice cold air conditioning. Heated front seat controls for both the front passengers, and like most GM products, you do have the option of heating just the backrest or the bottom and the backrest as well. We have some toggles for your downhill descent control, your tailgate drop, hazard button of course, and then your traction control on the end. Integrated trailer brake right there. And then we have your USB and USB Type-C ports, a 12-volt cigarette lighter cell outlet beside that, and then what we can do is look up all the way at the very top, and you'll find your OnStar controls as well as your dome light controls. The Sierra 2500 is equipped with 20-inch factory alloy wheels wrapped in Goodyear Wrangler tires. We do have a sleek black color for the exterior, LED headlights up front, some fog lights down below. We also have tow loops in the very front as well. Truck has an engine block heater with the cord actually routed to the bottom valence here. And you just put the extension cord in there for the block heater. We also have your tow mirrors as well as the HD lights up top, badging for 6.6 liter V8, a little GMC badge below that, and then the 2500 HD badge on the front door. We also have the OEM Sierra purely metal running boards along the bottom, tinted windows starting for the second row, and then we do have intelligent access on all the doors. For access into the truck bed, you also have side steps on both sides in front of the rear wheels, as well as the back corners. Soft tonneau cover going across the entire bed, and then you also have what looks like a little spoiler for the third brake light there. In the back, you'll find we do have four-wheel disc brakes, heavy-duty leaf spring suspension in the rear, and then we do have your spare tire mounted underneath the truck bed back there. In the top corner, we have the X-31 off-road badge. Then we have the badge for GMC, Sierra, then SLE in the bottom corner there. Trailer hitch receiver right in the middle, the wiring just off to the side of where your license plate will be. And this model does have the multifunction tailgate. So what we can do is we can press the bottom button here to drop that down. Nice soft drop there. And then there is a top button that you press to fold it down as such. And then there's a button here. And now you have a nice, easy stepway into the truck bed. And then in the truck bed, we do have a spray and bed liner all throughout, a bunch of tie down loops in the corners. I would show you, this is the handle that you would extend if you're jumping in and out of the bed, but since the tonneau cover is currently on it, it'll stay back down there. You also have pre-drilled holes for a fifth wheel hitch right in the middle, so you can see all 5 of the holes for that. They have the nice plugs in it, so if you aren't using a fifth wheel hitch, there's no holes in your truck bed. Then what we'll do is fold this back up, latches back into place. And it's super easy, you can do it with one hand, just like I demonstrated. Or you are able to drive around with it like this. It's super handy if you're hauling lumber, maybe something a little bit too long for the truck bed. You are able to extend it out the back. Or again, we can pull this part up that we used for the step. And now you have an additional stopper to make sure nothing flies out the back. And when you're done, that latch is there, that latch is there, nice and solid. For the rear interior, we have your power window switch just below the door handle, some storage along the bottom by your speaker. You do get a good amount of legroom and tons of headroom in the back of the Sierra 2500. We have that same cloth upholstery in the back to match the front. Behind the headrest is where you'll find your child seat anchors all along there. And then the lower ones you'll find in the folds indicated by the plastic circles all the way across. You can see we do have storage pockets on the back of both the front seats. And then down below, we do have 2 USB ports, 2 climate control vents, and a cigarette lighter cell outlet behind this little flap there. And for additional space, you are able to fold up the rear seats. They do come up in a 60-40 split, nice and easy, and then push down just as easy. And that was the 2021 GMC Sierra 2500 X-31. If you're interested in this incredibly capable 4-door, 4x4 V8 pickup truck, you can go to parkmazda.ca to fill out the form to book your test drive. In doing so, we can get you a $25 Visa gift card for coming down. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.